guys, but every time I say this group's name, I get a little hungry. Let's introduce Matt Foltz, founder of E.A.T, Entrepreneurs Against Tyranny.
Hello. Pennsylvania, how are we? All right. My name is Matthew Foltz, and I am a team member of Entrepreneurs Against Tyranny. And I'll tell you a little bit about how this got started. I started a group back in the dark days of the lockdown, beginning of April, called End the Lockdown. I wanted to see if anybody else thought, is this fishy? Did we curve anything? What's going on? So, in that process, we started to see it grow really fast. First day was like 2,000, next day 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And through all these people joining the page and interacting with us, I started to see videos being submitted by a company named Gumbas. And I started to watch these videos and I was like, this guy's on to something. And then I started to receive videos from a restaurant called Taste of Sicily. And of course I started watching them and I was like, wow, this is the type of people that I've been looking for. This was the flag of End the Lockdown. Find your people and unite with them. So I reached out to them, we started talking, and during that process, we knew that Wolf was gonna steal our summer. So decided to plan a little get-together called Freedom Fest. Was anybody at Freedom Fest? So I asked Christine, would you like to speak at Freedom Fest? She said, yeah. I said, would your family like to speak at Freedom Fest? She said, yes. So we got together and we started talking about what they're going to be talking about at Freedom Fest and this and that. And as we were just sitting around, not just talking in general, we're like, what can we do to help Pennsylvania even more? And I'm an entrepreneur. I have a podcast called Subtle Beast Podcast. We're in 24 countries. We're a truther podcast. And we talked about scenarios like this quite often. We never thought that we were going to live to see it play out, but here we are. So I said, we're all entrepreneurs. What can we do? And we started chatting. What if we can create a page or a website or some way of reaching the masses of small businesses in Pennsylvania and people that support them? So we created the Facebook page, E.A.T, Entrepreneurs Against Tyranny. Very quickly we had restaurants reaching out to us. Locally right away, New Cumberland, Sophia's Pizzeria in New Cumberland reached out. Round the Clock Diner. So we answered the call for Sophia's. And what we do when a company reaches out or a small business reaches out, we'll promote you on all of our social media platforms. We've got a large network. It reaches thousands of people. We promote the event for a good week, and then we come out and we do an event there. Well, at Sophia's, we've been there twice. It's been standing room only. Now, after the first time we were there, we were wondering, well, what did this do through promoting? Did it do any good? Are we helping this people? So we said, how was your night? They said 90% of the revenue that was brought in was because you guys promoted us and said that you would come out here and do an event. So then we received a distress call from a great breakfast and lunch place in Pittsburgh named the Cracked Egg. So we answered their call too. We promoted the heck out of them and we showed up in Pittsburgh, and let me tell you something. You think it's bad around here? Woo! Me and Dave just for fun said, hey, let's go in Giant Eagle and see if we can get kicked out. We did. But we went down to the Cracked Egg and we supported them. Wendy Bell came out with us. We had done her show the day before and she said, I'm going to come stand with you because it's the right thing to do. So we implore you, if you have a small business, if you know somebody that has a small business and they're operating at 25, 50% and barely making it, have them reach out to us on social media. There is something we can do. Now here's we have a couple rules though. The first one is we can't reach out to you, you have to reach out to us, because that shows, number one, dedication and commitment on your part. Okay? After that, we'll have a dialogue. We'll keep reaching back and forth to each other. But the reason that we do that is because we don't want to come out and have a great day for you, and you did really successful, and then the E.A.T team leaves, and then you fold because you're afraid of Governor Wolf. And then what's going to happen is this E.A.T team came down here and they promoted the heck out of us, and now we got hell raining down on us. Well, that's you, not us. We stood strong with you. Why can't you stand strong? So, please. So please reach out, and we will serve you. We will do everything that we can. And I'm going to bring up my teammate. He's going to share a little bit more about what we do. And please give a round of applause for Mr. Dave Golowski.
All right. How's everybody doing today? Matt usually talks about what he talks about, and then I come out and I talk about people that have to go to work, the employee. How about the employee? The employee needs the job, so they need the owner to open up. So the owner needs to reach out, and they have to call us. Then we come out, and then the employer says, okay, well, we're going to have an event. The event's going to be so-and-so, and E.A.T's going to come out. So E.A.T comes out, and they open. And then they open, and then anyway, the employee gets to work. And the employee goes back to work. The employee makes money. The employee can put food on the table. The employee can pay their electric bill. The employee can pay their phone bill. The employee can get their kids what they need. Okay, so it starts with the obligation of the owner to want to open, to actually reach out to us to open. Now, we have an event coming up on Monday. This Monday, we have an event. It's posted on our page. It's from 6 to 8. We have a lawyer going to be there, and we have a member of the LCB going to be there. And they're going to talk, and they're going to answer questions. So if you're afraid to open, what would you do? You would go to the event, right? You would pay $20 to help offset the cost of the lawyer to come. And you would go to the event, and you would ask your question, why am I not open 100%? What would happen to me if I opened at 100%? And if I had a liquor license, are they going to come and take it away? Wouldn't this be a great time to be there, to have the LCB guy go, no. Or they can't take it, you own it. They might be able to suspend it, but they're not going to take it. So why are you closed? Perfect opportunity to ask the lawyer, can they come in and can they hand me tons of fines? And I'm going to be held liable for these fines. Probably not. But wouldn't it be better to hear it from the lawyer than me? I'm not a lawyer. The governor's not a politician, right? He said it, but I'm not a lawyer, and I'm definitely not a politician. Either is he, right? So I would pay the $20. I would come down to this event that we're having. Their tickets are still available. All right, so that takes care of that. That's my little show for that. But I also like to make sure that you people understand that if the restaurant's closed, the employees aren't working, they're not making money, and they can't pay their bills. Cracked egg, boy, they were so happy we showed up there. They were all working. They were so proud to see us there. They were like so thankful to be working so hard to make breakfast. Right, guys? Right? Were you so thankful that we were there? Oh, my God, they were so happy just to be working and not at home taking the handout, to be spoon-fed by the left side that, hey, don't go to work, stay home, we'll pay you to stay home. That doesn't work for a lot of us, does it? No. That doesn't work, does it? No. If it doesn't work, then what do? You get up and you go to work. That's all. You get up, you go to work, you open up your small business, and you just go to work every day and have your employees come in. You're going to make money. Nobody's going to come in. Nobody's going to stop you. They're going to try. They're going to come in there. They're going to put stickers all over your windows and all that nice stuff. And it's going to be bright orange like it's hunting season or whatever. Who cares? But remember, when you don't open and winter comes, and it's coming in a couple weeks, it's going to get cold out. Do you want to go outside and sit in a tent? No. Do you want to sit in a tent when it's freezing cold? No. No, you don't want to sit in a tent and freezing cold. Do you want to sit in a tent with a fork that's plastic and try to eat a cold potato? With mittens on. Do you want to do that? Do you want to sit there at the end of October where it's going to be pretty cold? Remember that one year it snowed for Halloween? You guys remember that? It's going to get cold and you're going to be sitting in your tent with your coat on and that up above your head and your mittens on and your steak with your frozen ketchup trying to get it out of the bottle. How's it going to work?
It's not.
It's not. Then you're going to be cold and you're going to be mad. But if you open up your restaurant and you open up 100%, you fill your seats all the time and let people come in and enjoy your food and the enjoyment of their company and the pleasure with their friends in your place of business, you'll make money. It's that easy. You get back to living. It's that easy. It's that easy. I'm not asking you to do anything that somebody else hasn't done. I'm not asking you to go out of your way. I'm not asking you to give money away. I'm just saying, take your money, go to your restaurant, open up 100% like Taste of Sicily has done. And they continue to stay open, and they continue to fight, and they continue to make money. You know why? Freedom. They told the governor to shove it up his ass. Right? They said, you take it, and you shove your tickets, you shove your fines, you take your health secretary, you take your governor, you take your CDC, and shove it straight up where the sun don't shine. How about that? We're open. Come and do something. And that's it. Open your business, people.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to add one more thing. We have 2 more team members we want to bring out, and I was talking about them at the beginning when I first started speaking. Please put your hands together for true patriots of Lebanon County. Mike Mangano and Christine Wortloff of Gumbas and Taste of Sicily, my team members of E.A.T.
Hey, everyone. Let me walk down here. How is everybody? You guys are amazing. Thank you for all your support. I love you guys. Things are getting real interesting here with Taste of Sicily. We will be the first business to challenge the Department of Agriculture next month. But you know who's got this, right? God's got this, right? All day long. So I had a visit from the Department of Agriculture about 2 weeks ago, and he said, is there anything that I can do or say to convince you to wear masks? I said, absolutely not. I said, this is 100% political, and Levine and Wolf, they just want to destroy our state, and I will not comply. Never! This governor and Secretary of Health came up against the wrong family. Hear me, Wolf, and hear me now. I will not comply. Ever. So, this is where it gets funny. The chief complaint when the Department of Ag came to our business was he would like us to put a spring on our door. I'm like, really? We have a very deadly virus and you're worried about a spring? continue to fight. Please, if you are a business owner, if you have a bar, a lounge, a restaurant, whatever you have, please try to make the meeting that we have on Monday. We will have a former Liquor Control Board officer. He's on our side, guys. Yep. And we will also have my lawyer, who is Prince Law Firm, and he is who represents Taste of Sicily. So please come out. You will finally get all of your questions answered. Can we open? Do we need to have a Big Mac with a beer? I mean, these ridiculous questions. It's ridiculous. What are you doing? Love this guy. Love this guy. My brother has been definitely under some condemnation. But let me tell you something. If I remember correctly, Wolf and Levine brought the fight to our door. So you know what? You know what? Me and Mike and my mom, we're going to finish it. Yeah. My amazing brother, who I love dearly, he is my hero, Michael Mangano.
You had more time. Hold on. Where's my mom? Mom, come down here, Ma. Come over here. Because I got to... Listen. Hey, Mom. You know, sometimes we don't give our parents enough credit. I want to take this time just to thank our mother for bringing us into this world and for letting us live. Okay? And I don't know if anybody can smell it. I think it's coming all the way from Taste of Sicily. What is that? It's the smell of freedom. Yeah. So my sister said that I got lambasted, yes, because, you know, I'm the type of guy, I'm not a politician, I tell it how it is. And because Governor Wolf and Richard came at us hard, I took it upon myself to use the R word because I'm not that guy that's going to talk too politically correct. Because I am sick and tired of the BS and these leftists and these people who ain't got no rice balls to tell it how it is. And then when you do, oh, you're a racist, you're transphobic, you're this, you're that. Where's the one customer that comes to our place? I just seen her. Where's she at? Okay, she comes into our, there we go. Okay, so here we go. She comes into our Taste of Sicily. She eats there. I ain't got no problem with anybody. You want to live how you want to live. You know, that's your life. But you will not put your crap in my face and tell me that I cannot talk about it. That's a bunch of BS. So, you know, when I mention Richard, I never incite violence. I never say to take these people out or, you know, whatever lifestyle they have. That's your life. That's illegal anyway. And who would do that? That's wrong. Everybody knows that, right? So I've been standing for the truth and for our freedom, you know, since we came to the knowledge of the ridiculousness of this governor and his sidekick, Levine, with their ridiculous mandates and edicts that, by the way, they don't even follow themselves, right? Well, you know, if they say, you know, if it's true, you know, if it's what's good for the goose is good for the gander, then we can do that too, right? So I do want to share with you, let me think here. We shut down for 2 months. We listened to the governor. We wanted to be a part of the solution, which we were. And then we seen that we flattened the curve. And then, you know what? We seen the ridiculousness. The governor was then, you know, I don't even have to mention, well, maybe we have to. The nursing home. Remember what happened with the nursing homes? That was the first thing. And that's a tragedy in itself. And thank God, hopefully, that's going to be investigated and people are going to be brought to justice, right? Because we can't forget about those who were in the nursing homes who have birthed us. This is why we're here. We can't forget about them. Are you crazy? So the other thing is, then we see this governor, picking and choosing who's getting the waivers to operate their business. You see that? We see that, Gov. We see that. We also see that, people want to talk about respect. Oh, don't talk about Levine that way. And you should respect the governor. I do respect the position that he's in. But excuse me if I don't have a heart for somebody who, and for this tag team duo, the governor and Levine, they got no respect whatsoever for you. They got no respect for me. They got no respect for your livelihoods. They got no respect for your business, right? They want to tell you to shut down. You can't make a living in a right way. It's like a bulldozer, some kind of destructive machine, steamrolling all the way to and fro in the state of Pennsylvania. Do you see this governor and Levine only collecting 25% of their pay? No, you don't. They got nice little cushy jobs that they forget that they were elected to serve us, the American people, the free American people. I get so irritated. I got to tell it how it is, because if I don't, I'm going to blow. And one last thing I want to say is this. I am the owner of the Gumbas brand of sauces and salsas. Let me tell you what a few grocery stores did to me, because they got thin skin. They talk about how they're inclusive. Oh, we accept everybody. Well, let me tell you. Carnes Foods. Yeah, they got like 9 stores. Carnes Foods, Giant Foods, which is Ahold Delhaize. They're not even American owned, okay? And then we got Stouffer's at Kissel Hill. You know what they did? They removed my product from their shelves because I called Richard. You little wussy wimps. Ridiculous. And you want to know something? I'm going to say this, and this is the last thing I'm going to say. I don't care if every store in this country and in this state takes me off the shelf. It's about the truth. It's about our civil liberties and our freedom. Because you know what? If you ain't got that, it don't matter what business or how much money you have. So, you people and all of us together collectively, we better stand up for our freedoms. And you want to know something? We totally respect the blue. We totally respect law enforcement and all the powers that be. What we don't respect is when you got a tyrannical bully like this governor and Richard taking their authority and using it in a very bad and evil and a wrong way, a way that is destructive to our freedom. We ain't gonna